The fifth systems principle we're going to talk about is called input, transformation, and output. So all open systems take in energy, they transform the energy, and then they output the energy back into the environment. It is this constant input, transformation, output that creates movement and change within us and around us. So let's look at some examples of input, transformation, output. So first off, when we eat food, we're inputting, whether it be chocolate or sushi or steak or whatever your thing is. The body absorbs the nutrients from the food that you digest, and your body changes it to energy. It transforms the food. And then the remaining waste is excreted out of the body, and that is an output. Let's look at another example. So when companies complete a front-end analysis, they are inputting data such as survey results, interviews, or focus group data, and then they transform this information into descriptions of performance problems. And with that, the problem then aids in outputting appropriate solutions back into the organization, such as delivering training programs or changing corporate policies or creating incentives. So again, there's an input, a transformation, and an output. This time the focus is on data in terms of inputting, and then the transformation is really more of an intellectual process, and then the output is a change in policies and procedures. A third example is all organizational interventions are based on input, transformation, and output, such as training interventions. So employees participate in a training program, or just like you students participating in this class, you're inputting information and experiences. And hopefully employees or students are transforming this information and experiencing enhancements to their knowledge and skills. And then when employees return to the jobs, or when students go back into the real world, their productivity or output is enhanced. So the entire communication process, if you think about it, is one big input, transformation, output. The senders and receivers are always taking in information, they're transforming that, they use their past experiences, their culture, their attitudes, their values, their knowledge, their feelings when they transform it, and then they output it back into the environment in the form of behavior. If we consider this principle from a dating unit, then you have inputs, transformations, and outputs coming from each subsystem, that is the two people within the relationship, as well as from the overall dating unit, so the couple as a whole, and from the environment. So really think about this. Think of all of the dynamics going on within just one relationship. This constant exchange of energy is what keeps the overall system and the subsystems and the environment in a constant state of change. Some changes may be small, others may be large. Each type of change impacts and alters all entities involved. No wonder one day of life can be great and the next day all hell breaks loose, because there's these ongoing changes that are constantly impacting our systems, whether we realize it or not. Let's now examine this concept in a different context. This time we're going to look at an organization and how input, transformation, and output function within a business context.